So, with the moderate success of my last commentary video, I feel like you guys may want to see more. This doesn't mean I'm abandoning my SCP videos or gameplay completely, I just really enjoy mixing it up. And hey, who doesn't enjoy laughing at the strange world of online content? This time, we aren't looking at how channels are making their content suggestive or disturbing for kids, though trust me, I've stumbled across the world of Among Us animations, and, well... That's gonna be an interesting video. In this video, we're looking at the channel that is tricking millions of people into watching videos where they restore things from discarded trash into working items again. And to be honest, there are a lot of really great channels that do that. One of my favourite channels does that exact thing. That channel being 𝗔𝗢𝗥𝗦𝗥. They take non-functioning games consoles and fix them up and make them look near new. Unfortunately, when you have something popular online, there is always going to be someone who copies them, and a lot of the time, they don't want to put the time or effort to do the job properly. Why do that when you can just make a video with next to no effort and still rake in views and of course money? Kinda like how I'm sorta copying 𝗘𝗔𝗥𝗦𝗦 or any other commentary channel at this point, but that's just shush. This is what this channel is doing. Now, I'm not gonna name names, but I'm sure you'll be able to work out what channel this is by searching up the video name. That being Restoration, Destroyed Desktop Trees, Rebuild and Restore. Doesn't really make much sense, nor am I sure why they put trees in the title. Computers don't have trees in them, unless this is just a weird thing that Vietnamese computers have inside them. Oh, and I'm fairly sure these videos are being made in Vietnam, mainly because other videos have Vietnamese items being restored, like old telephones and the sorts. Could be wrong, but it's not a big deal anywho. Right. What you're here for is what I would consider a war crime on PC repairs or restorations. I had to rewatch this video a couple of times just to get a 100% perfect view on how bad and how poorly this repair was done. It was done so badly that more damage came to it than if it was just left near a smouldering fire. Oh, and for an idea of how badly this channel restores things, a video or two before this video, they restored an old projector, which they called a camera, and just look at the paint job they did. They didn't even clean the bloody lens properly. There's dirt and gunk and it's... jeez. You can't call yourself a restoration channel if you can't restore things. That's like calling my channel a Fortnite channel and then just playing Among Us. Anyway, I'm going on too much of a tangent. You just want to see a bad PC repair, yes? Well, let us commence forth. Just like in my last video, which if you haven't seen that, there's a link in the top right now, I'll play a bit of the video first and then I'll explain some things for those who aren't very tech savvy. A common theme with these videos is this guy finding stuff on the side of a road. Like every video this happens. Lucky guy, just finding these bits of tech lying around. Almost like he put it there or something. As you can see, this PC is very messed up. Covered in mud and dented to all bugger and back, with bits missing as well. You can already put down that the power supply and case are beyond repair, as anything in that power supply spells disaster. Be it a bit of dirt or water, that thing is just going to short out. That disk drive is buggered, and so is that power supply. I would just chuck them and replace them. Those parts aren't even expensive or difficult to replace. Here we get a good look at the motherboard and CPU, and to be fair, the only major damage is a few damaged capacitors and mud. I reckon if you cleaned it up properly and the correct capacitors were replaced, this would be... Oh god, oh fuck, he's put it in a bowl of water. Oh god, he's scrubbing the CPU socket with a brush. You can see the pins being bent. Oh god, it's a slaughter. Now he's drying it with a shirt and hair dryer. Just look at the CPU socket. Oh, it's dead. I'm available for voice acting if anyone wants to give me a job. So after he is done with the motherboard bath, he gets out the trusty old multimeter, a very useful tool. You can use it to make sure electrical current is running through the components correctly. Problem is, this guy just pokes random bits of the board and doesn't get a reading sometimes. Could this mean the part is broken? Maybe. Does he replace or clean the areas that had no readings? Also no. All he does is replace the capacitors, which, in all due credit, were removed properly, but the soldering job after was messy, to say the least. Pretty sure you don't want both ends of the capacitor touching, right? Negates the purpose. This PC simply will not work. You can't have bent pins, otherwise no one would really care to pack CPUs properly. Oh, he even puts the RAM in the wrong way. I'm gonna skip over the disk drive repair because he doesn't really do anything. Just takes it apart and that's it. He doesn't repair it at all because it's beyond repair. It's all dented and bits are falling apart. It's broken, man. It's dead. You probably realised that when recording. But now, my favourite part, the power supply. Just watch and guess how many things he does that would probably result in the power supply exploding when plugged back in. Okay, here's what I saw was wrong. There's probably more, but here's the basic ones. Taking it apart in the first place, it's broken. Just chuck it. There's all the mud in it. The big old capacitor that's bent. Cables being held together by heat shrink? I don't think that's standard. Even if it's just the fan's power cables, factory ones tend to be just one cable. Now the fan is all dirty, so he brings back the water bath. Well, cleaning the fan is okay, I guess. Oh no, he put the power supply in the water. After the water bath, it's time to solder the wires back onto the other bits. And he uses like this weird magic rock, it seems. I genuinely have no idea what that is. I've never seen one before. And then he sands down the case, probably for painting. Or even though at the end of the video it doesn't show him respraying it at all, he just sands it down. Here's another bit I can't stand to watch. It's a golden rule that you never take apart a hard drive. They are ridiculously fragile. Dust or dirt can get on the disk and can risk data loss and stuff. Not to mention the screws holding the drive together need to be torqued down to a certain level to prevent vibrations. I'm not even going to talk about this part, just watch and cringe. Was that painful to watch? Also, how did the dirt get into a sealed drive like that? I may be wrong, but I thought hard drives were watertight. Hang on, I'll check. Okay, quick search, and no they're not. But no way big chunks of dirt got in there, though. They're tight-ish. Also, he used a cotton bud to, like, smear clean the disc. Oh, it's just painful. Anyway, moving on, we have the case repair. Nothing crazy happens. The guy just smacks it back into shape, roughly with a hammer. Probably with the same hammer that used to break the PC in the first place, and then spray paints it? I'm not sure. But after all that, wow, the case looks brand new. And look, the disk drive in the background has magically fixed itself. It's almost like he's doing this in reverse order. Oh, and this part's amazing. He puts the disk drive in the case upside down. can't make this up. Also, why does the motherboard have dust on it all of a sudden? It's almost like this video is filmed in reverse. Even the power supply has dust in it somehow and is no longer scratched up. He didn't show us painting it and it's looked factory coated. And he didn't put the side panels on correctly. Bruh. So after that, he repairs the computer screen that he just brings out from nowhere. I don't know much about that sort of thing, so we'll just gloss over that. All you need to know is that he cleans it in water. Again, and somehow it works after. So after he cleans everything in water, bends the pins on the CPU socket, incorrectly repairs a power supply, and completely ruins a hard drive, he turns it on. And it magically works. Rather amazingly, the screen is still broken despite the fact it has a new screen put in, so we even did that wrong. This is why you need a bit of time to learn how to repair and build computers, because if you try and fake it on the internet, someone with quarter a brain cell will look at that and go, mate, that's not right. This channel has like loads of other things like that. There's an amusing one on a laptop repair. So if you want to see that, leave a comment down below saying, you know, what sort of videos you want me to do next in this style. And honestly, leave any comment you like. I read every comment. I can prove it. If you want proof that I read every comment, just comment no matter how long this video's gone up. If it's been a year, I'm gonna bloody reply, I promise. If I don't have a ham sandwich. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you want to see more videos like this, leave a like. Subscribe, definitely. If we get to 150,000 subscribers, I'm gonna give everyone a big internet hug. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you very soon for another one. Toodaloos.